good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FilmMyRun, on Twitter at FilmMyRun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. We are live on Zwift and we are waiting for the start of Workout Wednesday. I'm not going to run, I am going to follow the action, and we are almost there. We've got must be a minute and a half to go. If you know what I've been doing recently, because I've been injured, I've just been commentating on the Wednesday workouts and the Monday Run Club. And the problem with it being that you can't actually see what the guys are doing. So we have to do a bit of guesswork. The only good thing is that we can see their heart rates. The other way of doing it is to join the workout itself, but then you still can't really see where everyone is in the workout. You can just see my workout plan on the screen. But because I'm not running, my workout plan is irrelevant, really, and it just stays at 0 and doesn't do anything. So we've got quite a few people, quite a few regulars here. Jonathan Cost is running. Marcus Holmes, Karl-Heinz Engel, Lee Leggett, Becca Ward, Pete Byrne are up there. So quite a few runners. John Scala, Neil Hunter, Brian Dale.
Right on!
So there are plenty of runners there ready to do Wednesday workout or Workout Wednesday. Never quite sure what it is. No heart rate for Jonathan.
Right
so let's see who's got heart rate. Lee Leggett has got heart rate, nice and easy at 56 at the moment, and Becca Ward has got heart rate. And they are off. The Woods, no heart rates. Marcus Holmes, let's see. No.
Nice.
Burn, yes, 117. Michael Hasser, 140, 138. And this is a guy I don't know, I don't think. But he has got a heart rate, 105 at the moment. Careful not to join in with any other cyclists and fly off anywhere. Let's just follow Becca for a few minutes and I'll have a look at what the session is tonight. I'll tell you what we're doing. I can see Facebook chat, I can see YouTube chat. So if you are watching the stream, do say hello on YouTube or Facebook. And also if you're watching on Twitch, I am still broadcasting on Twitch and Mixer as well. Let's see what the workout is this evening. Okay, so it is set to 400 metres. So they have a 1 mile warm-up, 1.6 kilometres warm-up, followed by sets of 400. So A group are doing the first set is at 15 kilometers an hour, second set is at 15.6, the third set is at 16.2. Then it gets really hard. You've got 3 sets of 400 at 16.8, 2 sets of 400 at 17.4, and another final 2 sets of 400 meters at 18 kilometers an hour. So they are working hard tonight. I have done this session before. I know how hard it is. Just make sure that I am on the right Facebook page. Clearly not. There we are. One thing. Fingers crossed. So I should see your messages any second now. Jason Darby says good evening. And Marcus Holmes says, who writes these workouts? Mo Farah. Hey, you might be writing workouts soon. You never know. Yeah, you're going to have a fast one tonight. It's going to be a difficult one to do tonight, especially when it gets later on in the session, right up to 18 kilometers an hour at the end. But I've been there, guys. I know what you're going through. So if you are watching and running as well, hello to you. Hope you're all right, and hope you have a good session tonight. And if you're just watching like me, we can sit back and relax and feel very, very grateful that we don't have to do this really tough session. But there are quite a few people out tonight. Surprising, actually, because although
to infinity and beyond.
aren't they, that I can see. The other problem with not joining the workout itself, of course, is that I can also see anyone else who's not in the workout on the right hand side of the screen.
Right on.
We are hoping to get some changes to Zwift soon, and one of them might be the option to turn off cyclists on the right hand side of the screen, so we can only see runners. And you never know, we might even also be able to get to a situation where we can turn off all runners that aren't in the workout that we're watching. Even if you haven't joined the workout, you might be able to watch the workout and just watch the runners who are in the workout. But who knows? You may have noticed a post, if you follow the Zwift Runners page on Facebook, you may have noticed a post recently by Zwift HQ asking for thoughts on what you would like to see in Zwift in the future. And that was really what that was a post that kind of was trying to confirm what Zwift HQ already know.
And beyond.
Why does it keep doing the Buzz Lightyear noise?
To infinity and beyond.
If I say Buzz Lightyear, if I say Buzz Lightyear, doesn't do it. Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond.
So I have to be careful what I say, because I can set off all sorts of audio messages. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. So what we have to realise is that Zwift already has an idea of what things they are going to release soon, and they just wanted confirmation from the community as to what things the community wants. And if that ties up with what Zwift are thinking of releasing, then we're all good. So there are some things that there are some things that were put in the Facebook post, and some things that people asked for in the Facebook post, which in the not too distant future will be appearing on Zwift. So there will be an update. Let's say before Christmas. We say before Christmas, that's a guess of mine. I've got no inside information other than to say that I know that they are working on an update. They are working on bringing some new features to Zwift that that have not been available so far. So fingers crossed for a fairly big update to running before Christmas, he says confidently. Right, so they currently are 1.15 kilometres in, so they are still in the warm-up phase. They're running at 11.5 kilometres an hour fairly steadily. That's Becca Ward we're watching at 119 BPM, so comfortable at the moment. Green zone, remember, so remember we talk about this regularly. If you're a regular viewer, she's just dipped into the yellow zone there. So green zone, yellow zone, orange zone, red zone, and it starts on blue zone actually. So blue, green, yellow, orange, red. The harder a runner works, if they've got heart rate on, the harder a runner works, the darker those colours become. Let's have another look through. So we've got Montero there, who is in the blue zone, 113 beats per minute. Running with Pete Byrne, Ireland, who is on 123 beats per minute. Comfortably going through the warm-up at the moment. Fortier, whose name I don't recognise. Let me have a look who this chap is. Oh, so yeah, I can't actually see his first name. Normally, I've got a picture of him though. Do you want to see? I don't know if I can show you a picture of him. There's Fortier. Oh, come on. There it is. That's 48. This is my treadmill view, by the way. Hello, treadmill view. If I run on the treadmill, when I run on the treadmill next, you will be able to see the speed that my treadmill is set at. Let me just... Hold on. So here, that is the speed that my treadmill is going. That is... No, that's the speed. Sorry, that's the speed of my treadmill. That is the distance. Over here is the elevation of the treadmill. And that's the time taken. So you could probably ignore all these and almost ignore that one as well, because I usually set my... So you could ignore these two generally, because they won't make any sense really. This one, which is the elevation, you can probably ignore as well, because I usually have it set either on 0 or very low. This one is the one you want to keep an eye on. This one should always match my speed on screen. So if I say I'm doing 15 kilometers an hour, the treadmill itself, you'll be able to see that on the treadmill, and you'll be able to see that it matches my speed on Zwift. So J48, I don't know his first name because he hasn't got it listed. It's just a J. Yeah. But who else have we got? Montero. I don't know. I can't remember Montero's name either. Bear with me. I can't zoom in any more than I am. I can't actually get to Montero. Anyway, we just click on his name here, then it'll be clearer in my app. Always picking up the wrong keyboard. I've got two computers and two keyboards, and I'm always picking up the wrong one. Right, Marcus says he will try and get a Bluetooth HR monitor this week. Yes, get the Wahoo, get either the Ticker X, or what's it called? Is it just called the... It's just called the Ticker or the Ticker X. Get one of those, they're good. If you want to spend some money, you could get the Viva 4i, which then also acts as a bridge for any Ant Plus devices you've got. So P. Montero, Pedro Montero. He is a level 50 cyclist and a level 21 runner. So I don't know why I don't know his name, because he has done. He is top of both cycling and running. Level 21 is the highest you can get in running, and level 50 is the highest you can get in cycling. So Pedro does nothing else but run and cycle on Zwift, because he's done 44,000, nearly 45,000 kilometres of cycling on Zwift, and nearly 2,000 kilometres of running on Zwift. So he has done. I wonder what I've done. What's my running? Settings. Profile. Show me anything. No, I can't see. How do I? I don't know. Don't know how to look at my own profile. Oh, there we are. So I am a level 25 cyclist and a level 21 runner. I have run 2,319 kilometres on Zwift, but I've only cycled 4,000 kilometres on Zwift. So nowhere near. I mean, some people have cycled 44,000. So I am I'm way behind us. I kind of stopped cycling on Zwift quite a while ago, and I only recently started cycling again, and I've only done 1 or 2 rides over the past 2 or 3 weeks. I did go up the Alp to Zwift the other day. It may have been by accident, but I did do it. Okay, my side camera is not working. Let me just fix that. Apologies. Fixed.
Nice.
There we are. There I am. Okay. Side camera is now working. Front camera is now working. Overhead treadmill camera is now working. And we are still following Montero. They are well in now to their first few sets of 400. Let me see. They must be on there. They've done one set of 400 to get them up to 2 kilometres. And they've done another set of 400 to get them up to 240. But they would have had a rest. So they're now on their second rest period. So down to 9.4 kilometres an hour. They don't have a very long break, that's for sure. I don't know how long it is. It's either 200 or I don't think it's even 400 metres. I think it's about 200 metres, but we'll soon find out. In fact, it will be. It is 200 metres, isn't it? Because if they started running at 1600 at a rest, it might even only be 100 metres. Let's see if Montero goes now. So 2.7. Let's see if his speed increases. Oh no! There's Karl-Heinz Engel. And yes, at 2.7 he is speeding up. So he's up to 15.4. Heart rate is in the orange zone already. Again, that's strange. 140 for zone 4? That seems quite low for zone 4 to me.
Jack it up.
So he's got to keep this up for 400 metres, so he should get to 3.1 kilometres. Jason says, when are you thinking about running again? Not until I go to France to run in Chamonix. I will run the TDS 140 kilometre race, but I am not going to touch a pair of running shoes until then. I'm really worried that my foot won't hold out, so it does actually feel a lot better recently. I might have said on Monday, I have felt my foot improving over the past few days, but I'm still going to leave it. I'm just going to rely on base fitness to try and get me through the race in France. Fingers crossed I'll manage, and then we can see how it is after France and see if I can carry on running or if I need to take more time off to let it properly heal again. I may, if I run France and it goes horribly wrong, I may have ruined my foot again and need to take another month off or more for it to heal. So Karl-Heinz Engel has reached the end of that set, 3.1. So he's got either 100 or 200 meters of recovery, and then they go again for another 400. So let's see if he speeds up again now.
Nice.
Here we are. So is he going to speed up again now? Yeah, off he goes. Looks like it, possibly.
Jack it up.
No. So maybe it's a 200-meter rest then. So they should go again at 3.3 kilometres. Oh, hang on a minute. He's going again. Maybe it's 150 metres then. Is it 150 metres? Marcus, my video from the weekend was wild. It was a brilliant weekend, I have to say. I didn't talk about it on Monday, did I? It was loads of fun at the weekend. I didn't do any running, but I was a social media manager for a running event down in Cornwall in the south of the UK, southwest of the UK. You may have heard of, if you're from the USA, or you may have heard of Land's End. That's in Cornwall. So it's kind of the corner of the UK. There's an event there every year. Oh, there's the bear. There's the bear climbing up to try and get the food. The camera's not turning around. Oh, just missed him. There's an event in Cornwall called the Roseland August Trail, which consists of 5 races, 5 different distances: 11 miles, 20 miles, 31 miles, which is a 50k, 62 miles, which is the 100k, and then now this year they also added a 24-hour event, and it runs on quite difficult terrain on the coastal path. Cornwall. Quite a tough event. Certainly the 100-kilometre race and the 24-hour race are pretty tough events. And I was there for the whole weekend with the family, and I was live streaming and posting photos to Instagram and Facebook, and keeping abreast of the social media for that event. So, and I shall be doing that again in the winter for another one of those events called the Arc of Attrition, which I've run before as well. But they promised me the other day that I'm never going to run one of their events again now, because they want me to do their social media all the time, so that's no good. Right, we've lost the runners, so I have to go back and pick them up. Go to Michael Hauser if we can get him. Oh, there's Becca. Let's go to Becca. Becca's heart rate is 155, and she's in the red zone. So I don't understand that. Is this just me? What's going on here? That seems low. She's in zone 5 at 153 BPM. Only just though, so she's hovering between 153 and 152 is orange zone. But that still seems low to me. You don't get up to red zone until 170, do you? Maybe it's different again for women, I don't know. So Becca's in a rest period. They've done 4.3 kilometres, so let me add that up and see how far they've got into the event. This is Group A, by the way, so there are other groups that are running less distance and not as fast. Becca's now up again to 6. This will be 16 points. Oh, they're up to 17. 17.4, no, 16, where is she? 16.8 this will be. Okay, so this is one of the the 3 sets of 400. So if they've done 4.5 kilometres, that's 1 kilometre, 2 kilometres, 3 kilometres. So this is the second set of 400. No, it's the third set of 400s at 16.8. So I'm thinking the next set of 400 should be 17.4. So Becca should relax now.
Nice.
Or is it another 100 metres? Another 100 metres, 4.8. She will stop. .75. Right, let's go back a bit. So Krista Hult, 150. See, he's in the yellow zone at 150, which makes a lot more sense to me. And back a bit further, Marcus Holmes, 4.4 kilometres. So he must be. Are you in Group B, Marcus? Because he's running at 14.8, so he must. I think Marcus must have joined Group B and is running a slightly slower session than Group A. Karl-Heinz Engel is at 4.4 kilometres as well. He's running at 15.6. Lee Leggett, Muscly Lee. Lee is running in a rest period at the moment, 8.2 kilometres an hour. Let's see who else we've got. Paul Deering. Paul Deering is in a little group, and we've got Tim Gross. Is Tim Gross actually running? Is Tim running, or is Tim being a robot? Sometimes Tim puts a little robot on and off he goes. But actually, no, he's got heart rate, so it is him running. He is running. I wonder if he's on his stream, because sometimes he has a stream going. No, not on YouTube. So, never mind. Yeah, so Marcus has confirmed he is doing B. If you're interested, by the way, in joining Zwift, it's so easy to get set up for Zwift running. All you need are a few things. Firstly, access to a treadmill. Either at home or at the gym, it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use, any treadmill will work with Zwift. Next, you need a foot pod, preferably a Bluetooth foot pod, and the most popular ones to use at the moment are the Zwift Pod or the Stride. Then simply download the Zwift app onto any of these devices. So, a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android phone. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Pair your footpod in the app, possibly add a heart rate monitor if you like, and that's it. You're all set up for Zwift running. Right, looking at Tim's heart rate, he's in the orange zone as well, and he's at 140. I cannot imagine Tim has his heart rate zones set up incorrectly. So maybe it's just me not understanding my heart rate zones very well. So Tim is at 144 BPM, but apparently he's in zone 4 of his heart rate. Keith says, "Hi Stephen, any tips for training for my first 50k?" Okay, well, it does depend. Well done on doing a 50k. It depends what you've done before. So if you've done a marathon, that's great. And really, your 50k race, if you think about it, a 50k race is only 31 miles. You're only doing 5 miles more than a marathon. So it is, you know, your stepping stone into ultra running. 5 miles more than a marathon means that your 50k training is exactly the same as your marathon training. But it does depend on whether you're doing a flat 50k or a hilly 50k. If you're doing a hilly one, if you're doing one where there's quite a lot of elevation, then you might need to do some hill training rather than sacrifice a little bit of your speed training that you would do for a flat road marathon. Sacrifice a little bit of that and get out onto the trails and do some hills. Practice walking up the hills and then running the flat parts and the downhill sections. And also experiment with food, because in a flat road marathon you are not really consuming any food, you're just taking gels and things like that. Whereas if you're running a 50k race on the trails with some elevation, you're going to have time to walk up the hills and you're going to have time to eat a little bit better. So you might want to eat some proper food.
Right on!
And if you're carrying a backpack, you might want to put in literally a sandwich or something, something that you can fill up on if you're a bit hungry halfway through the race. If you're going to be gunning it, then obviously you won't be eating sandwiches on your way. And often in 50k races, there are proper aid stations with all sorts of different kinds of food that you can eat. So think about what you're going to eat. Think about what you're going to drink. Again, also depends on the weather. Is it going to be really boiling hot or is it going to be cold? But generally, overall, your 50k training is not going to be that much different from your marathon training. So just imagine that you're training for a marathon and your longest run, you might want to do a long run up to 25 miles on a Sunday and see how that feels for you. Or do a 15-mile run on Saturday and then another 15-mile run on Sunday. See how that goes. It just teaches your legs to run when they're tired. Which you will be doing once you get past 25 miles. For the last 6 miles of your run in the 50k race, you will be pretty tired, so you will be running on tired legs. So the more you can train your legs to run when they're tired, then the better you will be. So we're still watching Tim. So Tim, I assume, is running in Group B with P. Woods, with Paul Deering. Who else have we got back here? These are all cyclists. Sozda. Now Birch. Is it Tim Birch? Let's see if I can find them on a map. Go back a bit. Mr. Holt. There's T. Birch there. Ted Birch. Show you a photograph of Ted. There's Ted. Ted is a level 9 runner and hasn't done any cycling, so relatively new. I'll give him a ride on. He's done 259 kilometres. Well, he's done a bit more than that now on Zwift. No problem, Keith. What one is it? What are you doing? Which 50k are you doing? Has Sozda got heart rate? He has 159, 160. Oh no! Marcus said he missed a rest and he ran 800 metres instead. Oh, blimey. So Sozda and Tim Gross and Lee Leggett. Oh, Lee Leggett's in a rest period. Tim's running another set now. Let's go forward a bit. So there's Marcus again. Sorry, went off to black again. It keeps doing that. I need to get that sorted out. Just saying, Rebecca is 7 kilometers in now, and I was looking at her steps per minute, and I was saying she was running at 200 steps per minute, so short stride length and very fast cadence. Still need to look at why it keeps going to the black screen every so often. Yeah, I don't know. I keep checking it, and I don't know why it's doing it, but it's done that for the last 3 sessions on Zwift Live. Every so often, it just flicks onto a black screen, and
right on, nice.
There's the dinosaur. One of them. Good shots. So Beck should get going again now. Any second now, she should fire it up, and she'll be getting up to her. Is this going to be the first? Yeah, this is going to be the first 18, I think, coming up. So 400 meters at 18 kilometers an hour. Is she going to go for it? Actually, maybe it's the last one. Maybe she's... because they've got a mile cool down. They're already at 7.4, so this must be the last one. Come on, Bex, when are you going to go? Maybe they get a longer rest period after the 17.4 and the 18s. Michael Haas is just ahead of her, and he's not going. Pete Byrne is ahead of her, and he's not going either. They are all fairly relaxed, and maybe they are now then in their recovery period, because this session is only 8.7 kilometers long, so maybe they are finished. Let's go back and see Tim. Oh, there's Krista. Back to Marcus. Karl-Heinz Engel. Lee Leggett. 176 at 200 steps per minute. So Lee is really killing it. He's pushing it as hard as he can. 175 BPM as he comes to the end of his last set. And Tim, 150 BPM, 181 steps per minute. So you see Tim is taller, but he's still pushing it at 181 steps per minute.
Right on.
He's got a long stride length. Although actually knowing Tim... Oh, there's some smaller dinosaurs. Look, I've not seen them before. Tim's got... Tim, although he is quite tall, does actually have quite a short stride length from what I remember. Jason, have a good time at work. I'm sure you will. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for joining me. 7 kilometres done for Tim. Now in recovery. And so Group B will be doing slightly less distance than Group A. So they will be coming to an end now as well. They'll probably just have 1 kilometre of cool down now and finish at 8k. Let's have a look, I can tell you. Yeah, 7.9 kilometres for Group Group B. And Group C are doing 6.8 and Group D are doing 5.7 kilometres. And if you don't know, they are running through the brand new area of Zwift. This is Titans Grove, which is a forest area based on Yellowstone National Park in the USA. Released a couple of weeks ago as an add-on to the Fuego Flats desert area, so you can go through the desert and then turn off onto Titan's Grove. And Tim just running past the dinosaurs. I have not yet run or cycled on this course. So coming to the end now of Wednesday workout. Tough session for a lot of runners. You saw Lee Leggett there, well into his red zone, 175. That's how it should be really for Wednesday workout. Wednesday workout is a tough session where you have to work hard. That does remind me I need to drop some ride-ons, say well done to people. Let's get to the A group because they will be finishing very shortly. So ride-ons, just like kudos in Zwift, kudos in Strava, really, just saying well done, good effort.
Infinity and beyond.
If you're so inclined, please do go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel. If you're watching on Zwift Live, that's my other YouTube channel. You can please subscribe to that. Did I give Pete Byrne? Yes, I did. So we'll go back down. Tim. So it is Paul Deering. Let's give him a ride on. And Suzda. Woods. I think we already gave Birch a ride on, didn't we? Oh, Vogel. Let's go. This must be Group C here. Jonathan Cost. Well done, Jonathan. John Scala. Sanders. Oh, Sanders is a cyclist. Why did I... We've got Oswandi here. That's not his real name. I know he's not. That's a pseudonym, that is. And he's not really from Poland. He lives in the USA, but I can't remember his actual name. I just know that is definitely a false name. Ryan Downey. There we are. Ryan Downey in Group C. Wearing his peak Park to Peak t-shirt. 151 BPM for him. And 6.26 kilometres done. So they're finishing, Group C are finishing at 6.8 kilometres. So they've got 500 metres to go. Well done, Group C. Oh, Dale, Brian Dale, I didn't give him a ride, did I? Neil Hunter. Jonathan Cost is not wearing a heart rate monitor and has no cadence. What's going on, Jonathan? Next time you run, I want to see heart rate and I want to see cadence, please. How am I supposed to judge how well you're doing? It's not on. I really hope that isn't what Jonathan looks like in real life, because he looks like a member of the village people. If Jonathan sits in the front of his aircraft with a moustache, sunglasses and the USA. Oh, he's a little bit behind. He's a 100 metres or so behind. Scala's a little bit behind that. But generally, they can all see each other, so they're generally together. Oh, clicked off to a runner, to a cyclist. There's back to the runners. Does that too often for my liking. Right, look at that lovely view going towards the dinosaur there. Is that a Brachiosaurus? I think it is. We used to call it Brontosaurus, didn't we? But then we were told that Brontosauruses didn't exist. There was no such thing as a Brontosaurus. It was a made-up word. Mind you, they're all made-up words, aren't they? But you know what I'm saying. So let's just do a little bit of drone work and see if we can get up a bit higher. Pull out a bit. Oh, have a view over the dinosaurs there. Oh, too high up. Go down a bit. I've got my auto thing on as well. So tell you what. Let's turn my automatic camera angles off momentarily. Now I can do it myself. Look at that. That is cool. Swizzle round to the front. See if it wants to work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Slowly. Anyway, never mind. There we are. I think we're going to call it a day there. That looks like the end of Wednesday workouts. Jonathan Cost says, I'm wearing my heart rate monitor, but the GEM update has binned the HR feed to Zwift. It's not showing on the treadmill. It's showing on the treadmill, but not Zwift. Oh, okay. That's odd.
To infinity and beyond.
Yes, you need to get that sorted out then, Jonathan. Spend a little bit of time working on it. That's good. No dropouts is good. I suppose it's better to have no dropouts and no heart rate than to have heart rate but loads of dropouts. That's a bit mixed up, isn't it, there? looks better. So Wednesday workout is well and truly done now. Carl Vogel is just running a little bit further. Jonathan Costa a bit further as well. So let's click on Jonathan again. Sometimes when the workout is finished,
Right on.
runners do just tend to run on a little bit further. Sometimes people like to make it up to a round figure. So Jonathan may be running up to 8k, just to ease those. What's the word I'm thinking of? When you have to get everything right. Oh, for goodness sake! Why can't I think of the word? When you have to get everything precise. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder traits. Yes, just to ease those OCD traits. And Jonathan just speeding up a bit now as well. Maybe he's going for a sprint. Maybe he's just trying to impress us with his sprinting. Don't tell me you're still in the workout. I know it's finished ages ago, surely. Right, I think we can call it a day there. That has been a good workout by everybody, and most people are finishing now. Brian Dale is stopped.
Right on.
Anyone further back? Oh. Owanzi is still running. If that is your real name. It's not his real name. It's not his real name. We know it's not his real name. He's not actually, unless he's late to the workout, he must be doing his own workout because he's only done 3 kilometres, so he's probably not in the workout. Right, that is it. That is Wednesday workout over and done with, and we will be back. If not before, we'll be back on Monday for Monday Run Club. Hopefully, we'll be able to do something before that, some either a bike ride or another commentary. Jonathan says, just a quick sprint on camera. Good for you. Why not? So we'll see you. We'll see you. If not before, we'll see you on Monday for Monday Run Club. And do sign up to the Film My Run YouTube channel and the Zwift Live YouTube channel to see all my videos. And do sign up to Zwift. If you've not signed up to Zwift already, go to zwift.com/run and you can create your own Zwift account. And you can run with us on Zwift and join in the group workouts and the group races that we do. There is definitely another race series coming. It's in September. Before that, though, we have on Sunday, Ryan Downey has a run organised. Keep your eyes on the Zwift Companion app. It is there. Let me tell you what it's called. Ryan Downey hasn't chipped in to tell me, so let me find out. Sure, it's on Sunday. Maybe it's not on Sunday. Oh, look! Innsbruck Community Marathon. Is that it then? Yes, that must be it. So at 6 o'clock UK time, this is an event organised by Ryan Downey. It's the Innsbruck Community Marathon, half marathon and 10k race / fun run. What's more fun than running a half marathon? A marathon, of course. Let's warm up those legs for a marathon and half marathon season with this pre-season event. So if you fancy running a marathon on Sunday, you can. If not, you can run a half marathon. And if you don't fancy either of those, there is the 10k race, and I think there is also a little mile run as well. Oh no, it's just a 10k. So marathon, half marathon, or 10 kilometres. There are 6 people currently listed to do the marathon. Let's have a look who they are. So Ryan Boyd is running the marathon. Aaron Green is running the marathon. Jeff Heisler, Michelle Candia, and Anna Russell. So 2 ladies and 3 blokes are down to run the marathon. And the half marathon. Torsten Niels is a fast runner. He will be doing the half. Shane Francis, Thierry Macklin, Adam Powell and Thomas Simonson, all running the half marathon on Sunday. And then there are 3 people only signed up to the 10k race. So if you fancy running a 10k on Sunday, join the Innsbruck Community Marathon and you can run a 10k race on Sunday, because there are currently only 3 people signed up to that. So it would be nice to have some more 10k runners. At 25th of August. Okay. So Brian Dale is just telling me that the event that I was thinking of is the 25th of August. Oh yeah, no, it is that. Yeah, it is the 25th of August. That's the one. Innsbruck. Yeah. Okay. So it's not this Sunday coming. It's the Sunday after. The reason I'm not doing it, apart from the fact that I'm injured, is that I will be on a plane that day, so I won't be able to join in. So okay, that's it. I'm glad you don't look like your avatar, Jonathan. Okay, that's the end. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this, do join me again on Monday, and we'll see you for Monday Run Club. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.